All right, guys, happy Monday. It is, what is it actually? Hang on. It is the 8th of December, check-in day today with Boss, and this is an exciting vlog that I thought I would take you along with me for because I'm going for an in-person check-in. Currently on my way just to my normal gym to do my normal check-in, so we have it all online as data. But I will be going into the city today. Thank goodness I can borrow my grandma's car so I can go and see Scott and he can get eyes on me. And I thought I'd take you guys along so you can meet the coach. So the plan is today, I'm going to take all my visuals and then I'm going to tick off the first session of my cardio this week. After cardio, I'm going to come home, eat my breakfast and then go back to the gym, quickly hit my lower body session. Then I will be grabbing a meal that I pre-prepared last night so I can go straight to Doherty's, see Scott, eat, and then come back home. And then I'll have probably a bunch of steps to tick off. So that is the plan today. I cannot wait to take you along with me. Can't believe we are 11 weeks out now. By the time this video comes out, it's crazy. I dropped 700 grams on the scales between this Monday and last Monday, so things are ticking over pretty quickly. I've got just over 4 kilos to lose to get to my stage weight. But again, we'll see what Scott says. I hope that he might make some changes, maybe a drop in food to change things up, or maybe added cardio. We'll just see. I'll see you when we get to the gym. All right, I've put you there, so hopefully I can take my visuals like this. I'll tell you what, when it's cold, my nose is running like a waterfall. Okay. It is surprisingly pumping at this time. What is it? It's like 6:10. Cardio session 1 of 3, if cardio is not bumped up, has been ticked off. I'm just going to walk home, drop this bag off, maybe have a really quick shower, and then head off for another walk. Probably won't be long, I'll just go get OxyShred before going for my session and heading straight off to Scott. I'm feeling pretty good about this week. I just hope that we can be ready early because I leave Australia in 4 weeks. I would really like Scott to have eyes on me like when I'm ready in person before I leave. It would be very early. It would be 7 weeks out. The other option was to hang around in Bali until a few weeks out from Japan. Fly back here, Scott can have eyes on me, and then fly from Melbourne to Japan. But I think we'll just have to see how finances are looking. I'll obviously be able to update you guys as the time goes on because we've got a lot of time between now and then. But for now, in this present moment, quick little rinse, drop off this bag, few more steps up, breakfast, and heading straight off to an upper body session. I clearly did not film at the gym because that was probably like the speediest leg session too, I've ever done in my whole life. But again, progressions all round. That was a vibe. I actually think I might change my gym time. I used to be completely oblivious to this until Caleb was like, "You're oblivious." Like, literally being followed around the gym from like machine to machine. Weird, gross men positioning themselves like right behind me to the point where I started tying towels around my waist. Can you blame them? I got a fat bunda. But I got to a point where I was feeling a bit uncomfortable and I really liked the crowd that was there today at this time. So maybe I'll switch it up. Could just start being a morning girly again. I'm low-key running a little bit late. So I'm going to run inside, grab my heels and stuff. I'll chat to you more when I am in the car and on my merry way. I am currently 26 minutes off Doherty's and I'm really excited to see Scott. I still haven't got my check-in back and I like to do this thing where I yell, "Scott! Scott! Get back to me, Scott!" even though he has plenty of clients. I'm really excited to take you guys along to meet Scott and probably Tony. Doherty is going to be there too, who is a very widely respected man. He goes and is interviewed some really big names like at the Olympia, had a really big influence on my belief in myself, my belief in me belonging in this space. For ages was just like, I'm not a bodybuilder though, like I'm just a girl. Like I just like the gym, I like yoga, I like moving my body, I like running, I like being active, I like moving to make myself feel good. I don't know whether I didn't feel worthy of being in the space or whether I just didn't understand the space. And I had so much admiration for all of these people that got on stage and things like that, but I just never saw myself as an athlete, which is kind of crazy now looking back at that mentality, knowing I'm now Australia's first pro in the division that I competed in, which is so crazy. And I am getting better at acknowledging myself for that, not downplaying it and, you know, like making myself small because I don't want to be seen as arrogant. But I've really realized that there is such a difference between arrogance and confidence. It's okay for me to be confident. Anyway, I'm excited for you to meet Scott. He is a great man. He's like a gym dad. He always knows what to say. He always knows how to push me. He knows exactly what people need to hear. I feel like he's so in tune with each of his clients. He truly is made for coaching. So I'm so grateful that I get to be guided by him out of all people. I did also shoot him a message earlier this morning just saying, look, what are your thoughts on being filmed today? And he told me, oh yeah, sweet, I'll just wash my hair. By the way, the man is bald. Hence why I say he's a gym dad. He is well across the dad jokes. Also want to share some things that I've noticed in the past week especially. First of all, I've been a sleepy girl. The people who follow me on Instagram, if you don't, join this space because I'm a lot more active on here. Also really helps me out. Unfortunately, sometimes it is a numbers game when it comes to sponsorships, when it comes to all of that. I've been a sleepy girl. People on Instagram have seen that because I've posted when I've had like a really good night's sleep. My body's super responsive at the moment, which is great, but it also means that I'm quite sleepy. I have noticed within my relationship, like with Caleb, with my family, with my friends even, I have gotten like a lot more direct. Up until, you know, when your body's starting to go into energy saving mode because you're on less food, doesn't just affect, you know, your hormones, it affects your mentality, it affects you emotionally. It really is like the body and brain really are so interconnected. So I remember last time when I had this change, I was like, I actually really like this because it was the first time ever that I kind of gave myself permission to be direct and not like always make sure everyone else was okay before me and didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And I was like overly worried about that stuff. Whereas prep last time taught me that like it's actually okay for me to be direct. If someone's upset by that, they can have a conversation with me. It actually is so beneficial to relationships, I think, when you can be direct, when you can start putting yourself first and being like a little bit more blunt without fluffing around and like giving other people autonomy to improve their communication skills, to potentially get a thicker skin, to like all of those things, which you don't do when you're stuck in people pleasing patterns. I've definitely noticed that kind of creep back in. Even with Caleb, like when he's like, oh, we could make this plan, does this work for you? If that doesn't work for you, then we can do this, we can do this. And I'm like, just give me one option, that works for me. I'll make it work for me, yep, cool. It's like your brain is like, there's too much, let's just cut to the chase, like let's just do this. Or if there's like an issue that's brought up, jump on the phone, I'll tell you what I think, you tell me what you think, and we'll sort it out. And I like that. Aside from that and a bit of the fatigue, I don't feel like there's really too much else to report on. It will be interesting to see whether Scott bumps up cardio, drops food, what he does, because I dare say he will want me underneath stage weight so then we can fill back up. At this point, I'm just literally waffling. So I'm gonna go. I will chat to you when I'm at Doherty's. All right, YouTube family, we have Scott Goble in the house.
I am Scott Goble. I am a full-time bodybuilding coach and I love working with all my athletes, but especially Miss Charlie Lilligan.
The buyer is coming.
Oh, So, the bio. I have been obsessed with bodybuilding since the age of 14 years old, which is many
we're
decades
starting
ago.
there.
Yeah, so you wanted the full bio, you get the full bio.
Okay.
So all of my study was based around bodybuilding. I studied human movement, so I have essentially an exercise physiology degree, and then my entire professional career has been within the fitness industry. I competed as a bodybuilder over 11 years to some acclaim. Not quite as much acclaim as Miss Charlie Lilligan. I never turned pro, but I was a multiple-time state national champion.
Have we got photos?
Bodybuilding. Yeah, we've got photos. Would you like to see?
Yes.
This is my first state title here.
Scott was jacked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was early days.
And how long ago was
That would
this
have been
one?
2007, I think.
And you did your hair here too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was my third season of competing. First open state title. And from there, people thought I might know what I was talking about in bodybuilding, so they started hiring me to coach them. 2007 is when I started, and here we are 18 years later. And for some reason I'm coaching mostly bikini girls and fit models, and I love it. Like my coach said I was too fat, and I can be like,
yeah.
Like, he can be like cry. Can't. Then. All right.
Too fat?
Not for just over 11 weeks out. Yeah, really good. Just over 11 weeks out.
It'll be interesting to see what she
Yeah.
says. I think I'm just going to have to keep my shoulders on way more than what I was before.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
We'll do something different.
Well, these look good.
Yay!
You get full.
Yes! Well, I was scared during my training that I haven't been...
We're pushing. Yeah, because for a while there we were like, oh no, we're good, we're maintaining.
Yeah.
Right? So I understand. Yeah.
And I was scared that my upper body, because I feel like if I do this back pose, I feel like it's so much stronger than what it was
Yeah.
before. But also that's because last time I was just going like that.
Yeah.
And I was scared that it would be out of balance compared to my lower body. So I'm happy that my glutes are still full.
I get really good.
Yay, thanks, Scott.
Too
Pull that! Can't do it.
There you go, Scott Goble, what a guy. We had a little chat and obviously I turned you guys off. Like, it's going to be beneficial to have eyes on me in person after I go back home to Bali and before Japan. I'm going to eat my post-workout meal, which I brought with me. All right, on the way back home now. Do about 1,000 more steps is all I've got left, which is good. Scott's going to get back to me with the plan moving forward. Who knows if we're going to drop food, increase cardio. I'm not really sure. He seems pretty happy at the moment. We are back. Me and Mama had a nice chat. I'm about to have this meal with my fish. What Scott and I spoke about when I turned off the camera was how cool being in this new division is, knowing that there's no expectations for anything. Of course, I've been talking about it would be an absolute dream to qualify for the Olympia, but it's so cool that because this is like the first time this division is happening, there's literally no expectations. No one knows what the judges are going to really be looking for. Obviously, we know the criteria, but we don't know what the criteria looks like on a pro stage, so it's going to be just such a cool experience. My pro debut being something with zero expectation. I'm going to really hold strong to that because I know that there's a lot of people in the space who kind of overemphasize the end result. At the end of the day, just to go and experience it is an absolute dream. Like, experiencing a pro stage would be so wild. And the fact that I get to do that in like 12 weeks, crazy. Time is just flying. I'm gonna eat this and then do a little bit of work. I've pretty much finished all of my steps for today. And then I'll probably just help Mama with stuff around the house. I have heard back from Scott. Went through my online check-in after having our in-person. He said tie-ins and overall posterior look tighter than last week, and my midsection too. 700 grams down is a pretty good check-in. We've still got around 5 kilograms to go, and that is because we want to carb up into the show. Just because my stage weight is 53.5 doesn't mean that I'm only hitting 53.5. We're wanting to touch 52. Nothing's changing on the nutrition front. The only thing that's changing is an extra 10 minutes of cardio on each session, bringing the total up to 3 40-minute sessions a week. Or I can split it up however I want, and I think I'm going to split it up as like 4 30-minute sessions because I'm doing 4 training days a week, so that works out pretty well.
that's it. The rest of my afternoon, I'm just gonna read in the sun because I was gonna catch up with a friend, but that fell through, which is actually okay. My other option was to get steps at a shopping centre and do some more Christmas shopping, but you know what? Today is not the day. I'm just gonna enjoy the sun and yeah, read my book for a little bit before getting organised for dinner and winding down. I just picked up my phone and I want to share something because this is the sweetest thing ever. I got a DM on Instagram, beautiful message from one of you guys, and I just wanted to give a little shout out to Liana. I believe that's how I pronounce your name. She's only just joined the YouTube community. She's new to the channel. Whenever I connect with anyone from YouTube, it makes me feel so happy. I love Instagram as well, obviously. I feel like a lot of the opportunities that can be good for me with bodybuilding and sponsorships and everything like that does come from Instagram, but I just feel so happy when anyone from YouTube connects with me via Instagram. So shout out to Liana. You've absolutely made my day and lit a fire in my belly for the rest of this week that's just going to carry me through because I feel so happy. Thank you to everyone actually. There's also a beautiful woman named Raquel who has been supporting me for a long time. She also found me through YouTube, and I just want to say a huge shout out to her. She competed in her first bodybuilding competition too, so she was like watching my videos while doing cardio, which is just like crazy to even think about. I feel so honoured. So honoured. Shout out to both you beautiful girls, and thank you to you here watching me. I'm gonna head inside, and it's currently 5:04, and I am currently a grandma while in prep. So I think I'm gonna have a shower, prepare my dinner, get ready for bed, probably before the sunset even. I just spent the night relaxing with Mama. We finished watching a series called The Inside Man. Highly recommend if you want something that's like a nice wind down. Also have my free journal, which I do every night. Just list things that I'm grateful for, list things that are on my mind. It's like just a massive brain dump. And then I will normally read for a little while. And the book that I was reading out in the sun and what I've been reading at the moment is Louise Hay. The Power is Within You. The reason I actually picked this book up was because when I'm in a bookstore, I normally, like before I choose to buy something, will just open a random book and open a random page to see if I like and what they're talking about. And when I opened the page of this, I opened a page talking about like grief. And that specific day I was having like a very heavy grief day, just really missing Cami. And when I opened that page and that's what it went to, I was like, okay, sold, I'm getting the book. It's actually quite late for me. It's 9:07 and I'm normally fast asleep by this time. I'm normally in bed by like 7:30 these days. I'm really happy that I got to spend time with Mama. I'm increasingly becoming aware of how time is our most valuable currency. I want to say such a huge thank you for you giving me yours watching this. Like, I feel so grateful for the community that we're building here. I feel so grateful for the support that I'm receiving and the love, and I really want to pour that right back out to you right now. So I hope you can feel it. I'm hugging you, sending a virtual squeeze. I hope you liked this video. There's been a lot. And hopefully I can get a training video out to you guys soon too. Also show you some more behind the scenes of like my life in prep, especially with the holiday season. Maybe like a little Christmas lights outing would be cool to take you guys along to, or just any kind of festive activity, especially given that I know the holidays are not always a jolly time for people. I don't know, for a long time that was me included. And this year's going to be tough, but we're going to try and make the most out of it. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. If you can do something to make someone else smile today, and you can do something to nourish yourself today, then you have done your little piece of impact in making the world a a better place. I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm gonna get to journaling and see you next week.